Hello everybody, this is Sarahscopic and you're watching Traffic Musings. December, the wonderful month of winter wonderland, holiday arguments, and gift giving. What do all those things have in common, besides the fact that they happen in December? They stress me the crap out. Yes, that's right, folks, gift giving. I think some people can relate to this, but I just want to let you guys know in on a little secret about myself. I am the worst gift giver you have ever met. And by that, I don't necessarily mean that I give bad gifts necessarily. It's more of that gift giving gives me so much anxiety. Like, way more than it should to anybody. And I don't know how to explain it, but it's always been like this with me. I would say that most of the time, if I, conveniently can forget to give somebody a gift, I just do forget, honestly. And part of it isn't even that I purposely am like, I'm not going to give a gift to this person. It's more of that I don't think about it. And then when I do need to think about it, there's that moment of, oh crap, this person should have a gift. It's actually a really bad trait of mine. Like, you don't want to date me because I may forget to give you a gift for your birthday or for Christmas or something like that. I'm the worst. And God help you, if your birthday is near a holiday, you are lucky you find that I get them around the same time, because holy crap, it's the worst. Everyone does have July birthdays like me. I mean, I'm kidding, but not really, because this is, guys, I'm horrible. If anyone of you have heard of maybe the love languages, there's 5 love languages according to some research study thing or whatever, and there's a test you can do online. Literally just type in love languages and you will find the test, and basically you figure out, what your love language is, meaning what you do for other people, how you show that you love somebody, and also to see what you like in return. And I've taken this test up before. It's not hard to see which one I qualify for. The 5 love languages, let's see if I can get them all. Gift giving is one of them. Words of affirmation, saying nice things to somebody. Time, meaning like giving your time for somebody. Acts of service, doing things for somebody. And why can't I think of, physical affection. So like touching, hugging, etc., etc., etc. And when I've taken this test, the result is always the same. The thing that that I like to give to other people, that I show I love them, and the thing that matters the most to me is time. And this isn't hard to see. If you know me, I'm one of those people that if you need something, I will be there for you, kind of thing. Like, if you have a problem or you need to talk or whatever, I will have a presence for you. I will make time for you. That is very much how I show love to someone, especially considering how busy I am. And so time is a commodity to me. So therefore, I appreciate when someone gives their time up for me, and that's how I show love in return, is time. I believe my other ones that were kind of equal, like that was the most, but the other ones that were kind of contending were, I know physical touch was definitely kind of on there, and so was probably service. Yeah, I think it was service. Words of affirmation kind of fluctuates for me, but definitely service was probably up there. And physical touch, I'm one of those people that if you just hug me, I probably won't care. I very rarely will respond negatively to physical touch, especially if it's affectionate. Depending. I mean, obviously of certain nature, I will definitely not want. So please ask me permission. Consent is very important, folks. But if I know you and I care about you, and I have had friends in the past, or random acquaintances of mine, just say like, Sarah, can I hug you today? And I go, yeah, of course. For you don't need to ask. It's fine. Other people probably should ask. But I just even another example. I work with kids. Easiest way to make my heart melt, just have a kid hug me. I will not refuse it. Like, ever. I was at a party once with a friend. I was at a Thanksgiving party with a friend. Long story short, I was at their house for Thanksgiving, so I was meeting a lot of family members I did not know. And they had nieces and nephews that came in that were young. And I'm just sitting on the couch, and one of the little kids, who is not very good about boundaries, I found out later, but whatever, just kind of went and sat on my lap. and I didn't think twice about it. Like, that's just how I am. So touch is something that is important to me, and it's something I don't often give to other people because I'm so well aware of how not everyone wants that. But if you ever need a hug, I do not hesitate. It's not a question, you know. So that's there. And services is a pretty big one for me too. If you are able to take care of something for me, and it's not something I always do, but I will try, usually because the act of service I may not know how to do. But, you know, I do appreciate when people do that. But you will notice that gift giving is not on that list for me, and it never is. It's not that I don't appreciate gifts, and sometimes gift giving ends up being high as far as things that I appreciate, but that's kind of wrong, because the reason that sometimes when I take those quizzes that it's so high isn't because, like, it's important to me, but because you have to understand that I am that kind of person that if it's something that stresses me out and somebody is able to do it for me, I am eternally grateful, even if it's nothing to them. So let's say, I'm trying to think of an example of a service. I'm not very good at cooking. So somebody who likes to cook, you know, makes me a meal, and maybe to them it's literally nothing and not a big deal, or maybe they're making food for themselves so they just added in more so that I could have it. I am like bowing down and giving them thanks kind of thing, because for me that would be hard. So, like, just an example of how I am. So for gift giving, the reason I doubly do appreciate it, and never turn away, I'm always very grateful no matter what it is because for me gift giving is so difficult. So even though it may not be difficult for somebody else, I am like, oh my gosh. So I am always seemingly overly appreciative of any gift, even though it's not, I don't need it. You know what I mean, if that makes sense? But it is not my love language to other people. I don't know why this is. I have no idea, but I've always had a history of where gift giving is just bad. Like, I used to hate, when I was younger, going to birthday parties wasn't so stressful because, you know, your mom helped you pick out the gift for your friend. As you got older and your mom didn't help you pick it out anymore, it became very stressful for me. And so there were times, I was usually pretty good about getting something for my friends if I was invited to a birthday party. I still remember to this day, and I don't know how this person is still talks to me after this debacle, but I was invited to a huge birthday party. This as in, like, this person was throwing out just a huge birthday party, lots of people could come in and out. And at first, I genuinely didn't think about a gift. I don't know why, I just didn't think about it because I was doing a million other things, and gifts are not things I think about. And then I realized, oh no, wait, I should probably do something, and at that point it was too late. And this person isn't someone I'm super close to, so I had no idea what to get them, and that's especially hard. I am not good at picking a general thing. Like, it needs to be not necessarily special, but something nice, you know? And so I had no idea what to do. No clue. And this is also back when I probably could have gotten a gift card, but I'm not even sure if I knew what to get a gift card for this person. That's how much of an acquaintance we just really were. So what I did instead was I had taken a bunch of cool pictures of her, and this was back when, I forget the program, but there was an online photo collage program that was super easy and free, and I used that, and I made a small quick collage because I had some Photoshop experience at this point. I was only a couple years into it, and I sent an email to her with that, and that was my gift. She didn't seem upset. She didn't, you know, I don't even know if she remembers this, but I look back at that, and at the time I was like, oh, that works. I'm thinking back, I'm going, wow, what a crappy person I am. But at the same time, it's weird because you could make an argument that was seemingly more thoughtful because I actually made something for her. And that, at the end of the day, is kind of how I am. And actually, another example of this, oh my gosh, I was in 6th grade, and this was like the first time I had a clique of friends. And how is this person even still talking to me? This particular was someone I was actually relatively close to, but I didn't know what to get for her for Christmas. So what I did was I had made like a bajillion crocheted beaded bracelets, and I got a bunch of them. I just gave them all to her. That's what I did. I'm not joking. Like I said, I don't know why this person still talks to me, but I that's what I did. I just bunched them out and I gave it to her. And like, that's how I am. It's actually easier for me if you want me to make something for you. One of my best friends, the reason that for gift giving is not hard is because the kind of gifts she wants are things I can create. I used to make computer wallpapers for her. Now I do some writing stuff. And like, that doesn't stress me out because I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta make this thing, and I give it, and then we're done. Like, it doesn't, it's weird. If it's something I can make you, doesn't stress me out as much because then I know what I'm doing. And I guess because then I do know, like, oh, it's kind of nice, right? It's from the heart kind of thing. But yeah, and to be fair, I should say, I do really range from extremely overly thoughtful and personal or no gift at all. Because, for example, my freshman year of high school and freshman year of college were the only 2 years I did this. It seemed to be almost apparent. I didn't do this in my grad school years. What I did that year is I picked out like a bunch of people that I had felt close to, and I wrote like special notes of them, of why I appreciated them, and attached it in my high school. I attached it to like a special like keychain I had made, and in college I had like made these little boxes for them or something, and they put it in there. I think I put candy kisses or something in there. So yeah, that's what I did. So that's the thing, is like I either go way too far where I go overly like, this is why I appreciate you, or I don't do anything at all. There is no good in between. And I am an awful person. There are several close friends of mine that I do not regularly give gifts to, and I don't think about it until after it happens, and then I think, wow, I'm terrible, aren't I? You know, and not to tell you guys, don't have to tell me like, oh no, you're not. No, it's fine. But this year is, I'm trying to be different. Like, I'm trying to be more proactive with certain people. I'm like, here's a gift for you and a gift for you. And oh my gosh, how do you people do this? Because I hate it. Like, I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, what can I get this person? I can't just do a gift card, and I can't just do a lousy little note about why I appreciate them, because that's weird. Like, we're no longer in school. That's not kosher. And so I'm sitting there thinking, what can I buy you? And I don't know what to do. Oh my gosh, it's the worst thing ever. It's awful. I just wish people would come to me and be like, Sarah, I want, a poem or something, because then I could do that. Or, Sarah, I just want a letter about why you're friends with me, because I would also just do that. Like, oh my gosh, people, I am weird, and it doesn't make any sense. Like, thinking too hard. Thinking too hard. But anyway, so that's why this time of year is very stressful for me. And that's, how do I have friends? I really don't know. Man, I social crisis, I guess. Oh well, that's all I have to talk about. Tell me in the comments below, what do you think about gift giving? Are you stressed out about it? Or is it super easy for you? Because I find that there's only like 2 ways this goes. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope something amazing happens to you. Without further ado, I hope to see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye!